Alrighty, let's go. More Cactus League. Week 2 of Season 4. Back for more of the usual. And yeah, I guess for those watching on YouTube, hello. Gonna do the usual waiting. Shane or Knight, very quick into chat. How's it going? Simi, what's up? By the way, insane job, Simi, this week. 4th overall is insane. Looks like you're one of 3 people to 25k, both Australia maps. Very impressive. Oh, you were top 3, yeah. So much quality. Too many great players. Blinky moment. Akinator, what's up? So yeah, last week, may as well take a look at that. I ended up 14th, which is honestly better than I expected because I didn't feel like I played that well last week, and it ended up kind of okay. So I had a couple good maps, a couple bad ones, but I was expecting worse. So it was really the Denmark no move that made me sad. You can see my rank on that map is pretty tragic, but the rest of the maps really weren't that bad. People in this are so good. I don't know if I've ever been in the podium for a week. I can't remember. I definitely haven't been first. I think I would know, but I'm not even sure I've ever been top 3. But how's it going, everybody? Showing up in chat. Australia, yeah. I mean, I haven't done any studying, although for Cactus League it's kind of different. I feel like you don't usually have to study because they'll generally give you most of what you need, at least near the starting point, and you just have to not be bad, I guess. I don't know. Like the no move, for example, it's like I don't need to study like landscapes because the no move is gonna have like, you know, clues presumably for 5King. So you beat Blinky once this week. I mean, that's more than most people are able to do. So damn, lots of people in chat. Let's go. What's up, everyone? And as usual, let me know if there's anything wrong with the stream, if it's lagging, if anything weird happens. But yeah, Australia this week, starting with the moving map. And I don't know. We will see. Could go really well, could go really, really badly. I'm generally not amazing at Australia, especially if there are urban rounds. I'm just frightened because well, we know how urban rounds are in Australia. It's like you get, you know, a quote-unquote city name and it's like some random tiny like suburb or township that's impossible to find. So anyway, let's get started with Australia. Okay, it's kind of one way to go here. Is west. We have a blank sign. That's fun. Thanks for that. Information Bay. Nethercoat Road. Well, this is probably what we want. Princess Highway, Eden, Orbost, and Nethercoat. Now, I want to say the Eden. Yeah. Okay. I thought I'd heard of it. So we're 2 away from Eden. It's to the northeast. Nethercoat Road is here. So we started that way, somewhere off the road. Some little lane here. So it's like this, the end of this little guy here. And we're kind of just at the end of the lane between the like 2 houses, so we would be like right there by my estimation. Good start. I think finding Eden was maybe the hard thing to do there. I was pretty sure the A1 was like the coastal highway and it felt like the coast, so I just scanned New South Wales and was pretty lucky to find it quickly. But yeah, nice start indeed. Round 2. some sort of parking lot here. Rather not be in general. Okay, well. Okay, let's go that way. So we're going to be at some sort of like, I don't know, we're in some park or something. Campground kind of thing, I don't know. Dorigo Armadale B78. Uh-oh. Well. Ebor. Dorigo Armadale Ebor. Unfortunately, I don't know what the heck those places are. Guy Fawkes River National Park, I'm not going to find that. Well, maybe I will, but... Dorigo Armadale Ebor B78. Oh, dear. I would love to know what state I'm in, although... Well, I probably should know, but I'm bad. I thought like Vic or Queensland, maybe. Or even Taz. Are there B roads here? There are, but they look like 3 digits. Are there B roads in Taz? Yes. I don't know where I am. This is a problem. Could it be Queensland? I don't see B roads here. So where are Dorigo and Armadale then? It's not south because we don't have Stobies. Bruh. I don't know why I don't have this, but I'm completely lost. There's no 2-digit B roads in Vic. Where the hell am I? I have no idea. Like, no idea. So it was NSW. Huh. Alright. Should have searched NSW more thoroughly. I was almost trying to metagame it, thinking we already had it around there, so there wouldn't be another one, but just had no idea what to look for there. Armadale was the only thing there that was really even findable, but it was findable. I've just never heard of it, so I mean, oh well, I guess. Armadale is fairly big, yes. I don't know guardrail meta for Australia, so that's not going to help me. I am not that deep into the Australia meta. Oh my god, bro. Auto mod doing simi dirty. Oh, Jesus. Held a message for reason race, ethnicity, or religion. Allow will post it to chat if I click allow. Message, I went on Wikipedia binge reading about a random ass Australian towns about 2 months ago. Automod highlights ass Australian and thinks that Simi is being discriminatory towards Australians. Anyway, there's the message. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Anyway, Bad round 2, but it's round per round. Just get the rest of them. That's really not the end of the world, is it? We have a leaf on the camera, but it's not one of the helpful leaves. Or maybe it is, but I certainly haven't seen this one before, so... Sebastopol. Okay. Could be the place. Although the place does not look all that big. What does that say? Nothing. Lovely. Well, I have no idea what I'm looking at or what I'm supposed to be finding here. But this is not going well. This looks no better than the spot that I started in. And I have found nothing. Here we go. This is what I need to be finding. So now I gotta figure out where I am. Oh, dude, unbelievable. How? Okay, go the other way. Nah, you're kidding me right now. Just go this way. Try and stay out of the Gen 1. This road is getting smaller, man. What is this round? Man, I haven't even found anything that I can potentially use. My bus is gonna disappear. Like, I have nothing I can even go into the map and look for. Ballarat. I don't know what it says down there. Ballarat is probably the place, but again, what am I supposed to do with that? I can't find that. What I need is that sign to not be in freaking Gen 1. Dude, what is this crap with all the Gen 1? You gotta be kidding me. I can't read this green sign. I can't read that. There's nothing I can do here. This is so stupid. There's no way. As if I just zoomed in and found it. Ellsworth. We're at the west end of Ellsworth. Yeah, okay. Screw this. This is never getting found. It's just unbelievable, man. That's such crap. Might have been able to find it quicker if I could read that stupid sign. And it's like, I've never heard of Ballarat, so like I have no idea that that's a thing that I can find. Because it felt to me like quite a small town. It didn't look big, so I figured it's not a place I can find. I was lucky that I came across it, but I had like no time left. And then all of this was just like crappy coverage, Gen 1, like there's just nothing I could do with that, man. I don't know what that was. Of course there were better clues. No, why would I ever go the right way? I always go the wrong way. Like, for God's sake. Like, I feel like I did okay with what I had, but I just had basically nothing the entire round. So, like, I don't really feel like I can be blamed there. That was just, like, shitty luck. Dude, can we not with the Gen 1? Like, I'm sure I can get out of it, but, like, why would you even start us in Gen 1? What's the point? Okay, well, it's South Australia. Loch Tulagi. So that's probably the place. Mark Loch. I guess Loch is a town. There's no way I can find that. Okay, there we go. This is what I need. B90, B91. Okay. Port Lincoln is there. Lock is here. Okay, we're actually gonna get something for once. Still gonna be an annoying pinpoint. So it's like we're going west to hit the big road. Dark Peak Medical Center. What is this? Locke Institute. Palkaji Road. So I guess we're at this intersection here. Did we cross a railroad? I guess we did, huh? Yeah, okay. So we're just like at the intersection, maybe slightly, I don't know. I feel like putting it at the intersection is probably fine here. Kind of at the northwest end of it, but it should be here. Jesus, that was very close to being wrong. Wow, okay. Just close enough. Yeah, true. I mean, I guess they could have started us in here, but I guess maybe that would have been too easy or something, so they made you escape whatever that crap was at the beginning. How's it going? It's going well, I'd say. I mean, so far this is not going well, but, you know, I'm doing okay. I mean, I'm 2 for 4 on the 5Ks, but that's not really that good. I think... yeah, whatever. Round 2, I should have gone into the map earlier, and round 3 I found literally no useful information until like 30 seconds left, so couldn't... that one wasn't really my fault. What? You gotta be kidding me. Okay, well there's gonna be something that makes this solvable, but like, really? Is there anything on the boat? Don't see anything. Oh, I can just get off the boat. Okay, that works. Is this Coco's? Oh, okay. Interesting. I feel like it's... oh. Which one is Home Island? Am I... okay, I don't even know. I thought... whatever. We're looking west at the water. Consel Pulu... yeah, I see it is Home Island, but with the... which one is Home Island? Oh, this is Home Island. Okay. So we're surely on this little bit that sticks out, right? Because I don't see another one. And land to the north seems to fit. So where are we exactly? I mean, we're at the end of the pier. So we're off the north side of it. And this like little bit that sticks out is, I guess, like this. So I don't know, like how far are we from it? Like there-ish is what I would guess. It's kind of a weird pinpoint, but hopefully I'm within 25 meters of where I'm supposed to be. It's... I don't know, like... it's not that obvious where they want me to go here. But, I mean... seems as good a guess as any. I'm gonna be annoyed if this is wrong. Wait, what if it's this? No. No way. No, it has to be this. This is the one with the... road on it. 19, it's close again, but... maybe the scoring was a little bit more lenient, because Australia is big, so maybe 25 wasn't even the cutoff. Anyway, very, very bad. I didn't get the pinpoint in round 3 because I didn't have time to try and pinpoint. Bro, Sheldon, what the dude, you're like on crack. Holy shit. Mate. You're too good. Okay, well apparently I did absolutely horribly. I mean, round one again. It's round per round, so 3 out of 5 is fine. But still, it does not feel like I did very well with that. Uh, 40 meters? I don't know. Maybe. I don't play Australia maps, so I don't have any idea what the 5K range is, but I believe it. And then Blinky being Blinky. Yep. Jesus, man. What? It's like at some level you would think you would just try and take your time, right? Like, I guess he's just so confident that he's right that he doesn't even care, but it's like, I mean, 24 seconds, I mean, you may as well just like verify it. I don't know. Like, I guess he knows. He's just, yeah, he is, yeah, true, he is taking his time. He could be doing it even faster. What's up, Mr. Swiss Snow? Okay, I mean, I kind of brought it back at the end there, but still I do not feel like that was a very good seed for me. Part of it was definitely me getting unlucky rather than me screwing up. But I think round 2 could have been better. Round 3 was just bad luck. So the no move, I mean, last week the no move went really badly, so I'm kind of expecting that to happen again, but we'll see. Starting here, Cape York. Okay, Cape York is this thing. I'm glad I know that. Cape York Peninsula. Blah, blah, blah. Where are we, though? Okay, it's not very obvious where we are from that sign. Lakeland, Cooktown, Laura, Cohen, Waipa. Cohen is there. Laura. But where are we, though? It doesn't say. So, like, crocodiles inhabit. I mean, it's like north-northwest, and there's a turnoff. Bruh. Lakeland is the lowest one here. So are we in Lakeland then? Because it wouldn't... Would it say Lakeland if we were past Lakeland? I mean... Looks like there's another road there. I can't really tell. But this seems to fit that we would be kind of there. Maybe more like there. I hope I'm not wrong, but the angle definitely fits, so surely it would be this. I don't think I'm going to come up with anything better. If I get 4999 here, I swear. Yeah, just like there. I don't know. Surely that's got to be close enough, right? It is. Okay, good. Yeah, it wasn't super clear that it was Lakeland, but I just zoomed into there and the intersection fit, so it's fine. All right, round 2. City, finally a city round. At least we didn't really have one of these in the moving seed. Woolloongabba Place Park. Hyundai Center. Something Lions, lol. But where? Where? What city? Doesn't say, or I can't read it. 15. Cleveland. Dude. There's no city name. It's not legible. There's no city name. I don't know what to do here. I mean, the plates are just white. That one has some red on it. the 15 and the 41, but it could be any city. Like, what do I do here? 41? Wollongabba. Oh, okay. What is this intersection? Main? I mean, look for the. Is it this? Or Lion's Shop? Wait, we're there. Oh my, unbelievable that I didn't see that. Okay, I'm right here though, right? I mean, this has to be it. Oh my god, 25 meters. Okay, if you said, I didn't realize we were on the small road. If you said that it was 40 meters is the cutoff, then I guess I was fine there, but that was a little close. Wow. That was really, I'll be honest, that was really lucky because I did not see the thing that said Brisbane until there were like 15 seconds left. So that was lucky as hell that it was actually Brisbane. Because, I mean, I saw some like reddish on the plates, so I thought of Queensland, but it in no way did it have to be Queensland. And then the fact that I zoomed right into the correct spot was extremely lucky. I just wasn't sure that it was Queensland. Like, I don't know. Thought it could be something different. Okay. Round 3. Mud Hut Motel. Coober PD. Okay, I know where that is. I think, yeah. And Opal Capital. Okay, where are we then? There's a Shell station, the Opal Inn, Car Wash, Mud Hut Motel. Opal Inn is there. Road, this is the Shell, okay. And we're at an off-road east, so this one, probably. The Mud Hut is right there, yeah. Okay, got that one. Okay, that one was fine. I mean, really, it was very easy once you knew what the town was, but the key was to know what the town was. That sounds more Dutch than anything else. This is all I get? Jesus, okay. We have coast to the west. Leeuwin Naturalist. Wow. Okay. The park's gotta be findable, right? I mean, it's not that. Okay, so maybe it's not here then. There's too much coast to check. How? Maybe it's west coast. Leeuwin Naturalist, like, could be there too. I'll check western. Really? Dude, what is this round? What am I supposed to do? I mean, what is the idea here? Unbelievable, man. I don't see this anywhere. Where was that? Where was that? It's not even marked. It was just a town. What? Okay. Like, obviously I'm going to be looking for a park, not a town. So how would I even find that? Like, I'm not really sure what to do there. Like, see, this comes back to the thing where, at least for me, but presumably for pretty much everyone, if you're scanning for a certain thing, you're not going to find another thing. So, like, I see the name of the national park. So I am scanning for a park. So if I look up and down the coast, I'm looking at the parks. Nambung National Park, Wanagara Nature Reserve. I'm not looking at the town names. So this is not something I would ever have noticed, because I'm not looking at the towns. And what is Liyuan? What even is that? Is that a city? And how does everyone know what that is? It doesn't look like a city to me. What is it? I'm genuinely curious. I have no idea. It's the Cape. Like, that's not even marked. So you just have to know that? It's just, I mean, I don't know how I would ever know that. Okay, apparently that's just like a thing that people know, but I certainly don't. Cool. Yay. I feel like I didn't do too badly with that. That just felt really, really hard. I don't think I was ever finding that. Okay, well, I don't know the park cars. Charlotte Pass. I mean, we are high elevation here, so we're going to be somewhere in this thing, but Charlotte Pass. Well, I guess I just have to scan for that. That's the only thing that's even marked here, so you would think we're probably somewhere near the mountain itself, but that certainly doesn't have to be the case. Again, what? This is terrible. Charlotte Pass. How do I find this? I don't... What? It's the only piece of information I have, so... Is Charlotte a town somewhere? Be Blue Mountains? Yeah, I don't really understand this round either, honestly. But, cool, I guess. Oh my god, it's there. How did I not see that? Okay, now I'm not going to pinpoint because I have 20 seconds left. Road is like north-northeast, and there's like a parking lot to my left. Where the hell am I? Is this it? Maybe? I hate this stupid game. Why was the... I hate this game, man. Why was there... Dude, why was there shit to my left? Like... God damn it. Why was there stuff to my left if there's nothing on the map to the left? That's such crap, man. Just could have just plonked in the middle. So annoying. So annoying. Oh my god. This game pisses me off, man. See, and that's the thing with Cactus League, it's like you're annoyed when you see the rounds and then you go into the results screen and it pisses you off even more because everyone else like got the things that you didn't get. It's God. So disheartening. Man, that round is annoying. At least I wasn't the only one who didn't get the pinpoint. There's definitely a few people who missed it. But all you guys in chat just completely nailed it. Good lord. Okay. Okay. Well, now I'm annoyed, so I'm probably going to do badly on the other maps. But oh well. I need to try and. It's so hard not to get frustrated, man. I need to try and keep my spirits up, but it. Like, it's one thing when you just miss a really hard round, but it's another thing when you miss a round that you know you should have had. And it just, ugh, I hate it. I hate it. In South America, moving on a map that nobody 25k'd is not going to be any better. So, yay. First map was not great. It was, you know, I got 3 5Ks, but the other 2 I completely missed, so not the best. Not the worst, not the best. Map 2, again, I'd say not the worst, not the best. But the 4999, that just bugs the hell out of me, man. That's the worst. I just need to take a deep breath, man. Sucks. Sucks. This game gets on my nerves. Alvarado. And some other shit. This is just going to be impossible to pinpoint wherever we are. La Bahia. Okay, so that means the bay, although I don't know what bay. Probably just some, you know, one of the 5,000 Buenos Aires suburbs. Paraguay, Alvarado. All these roads are just small. This is really not helping at all. I mean, I don't know where to search. Like, this could be anywhere. I need a city name, otherwise there's nothing I can do here. Provincia, great. Thanks for telling me what province it is. Instead of just saying the province. It's real helpful of you. God, I hate Argentina. Like, could you just write something that helps for once? Like, what am I supposed to do in this round, man? That's the way I went. I don't understand. Thanks, great, amazing. Just still don't write a single place name anywhere. Unreal. Legajo? Is that a place? Maybe. Probably not. What am I supposed to do? Like, genuine question. Great. find something interesting with 15 seconds left. And I still have not found anything I can use. Not one thing. Just nothing in that round. Nothing. Never said Bahia Blanca. It said Bahia. Well, so that's what it meant. But I can't necessarily assume that if it says La Bahia, that doesn't necessarily mean Bahia Blanca, although I probably could have guessed that. But it's not really that clear from that. I mean, there was nothing that I saw that entire round that said Bahia Blanca. Horrible round. All right, cool. No lag? Okay. See, I shouldn't keep playing because I'm tilting and I shouldn't play when I'm tilting, but I can't end the stream, so I gotta keep playing, but I'm just gonna play badly when I'm annoyed. So, rest in peace this week, probably. Okay, nothing there, of course. There's way too much to try and read there. Why would there ever be an area code? Come on. Just write an area code. Terra Alta. Okay, that'll help me if I can get an area code. Which apparently I can't. You... Unbelievable. Write the area code somewhere. How? This is amazing. There. No, not there. 91. Thank you. Took you long enough. Okay. Terra Alta. Terra Alta, Terra Alta. Well... Huh. Uh-oh. Alright, well, I thought it was going to be findable. I don't see it. So, I'm just going to miss this round too. I think there's nothing else for me to do. I need to just look for Terra Alta, but... Something tells me... I'm not gonna find it. Terra Alta. Could be in Belém, for all I know. It's just not here. Like, where is this town? It's... Like, where is it? Did I just see it? I did just see it. I'm not gonna freaking pinpoint it. Come on, bro. Got him. Yes! Let's go, let's go. Slight morale booster. Oh my lord. Wow, 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 wow. Oh, Jesus. Finally something went my way. That was awful. I love just never seeing towns that I'm looking for. I mean, it wasn't that big, honestly. I don't think it showed up at this level. It only showed up here. I was spending a lot of time looking down here, but thank God. Okay. Nice. Come on. Let's keep it going. Peru. Probably Titicaca area. Or at least it feels like that to me, but I should stop trying to call out Chupaca? Chupacabra? Yeah, Chupaca is a thing, apparently. Maybe, but... What does that mean, though? Doesn't Chupa mean suck? So that's a weird town name. Because Chupacabra doesn't mean, like, suck goat or something. Correct me if I'm wrong, but... Like, goat sucker? This sounds incredibly weird out of context, but... Anyway, Kaya Baya something. Kaya Baya Uri. Okay. No. Chupaca. Yikes. Keep saying Chupaca everywhere. I just feel like I shouldn't be searching for that with no other information. It seems very unlikely that I would find that. But, I'm not finding much else here, so... Chupaca, what if it just means, like, election or something? What the hell? Okay. Anyway, I could take a look for it, but... I mean, come on. There's no way I find this, right? Do I just go back and, like, hope there's something to the east? Like, I'm not sure what this is. Well, this is unfortunate. This is a brutal round. Thought we could be down here somewhere, but there's Chupa. Chacapampa, Chupiani. Where's Chupaca? I mean, we may not even be down here. Might just be in another part of the country, but I don't have time to scan there, so I'm just gonna leave it where I have it. I don't know what that round was. Okay, it's literally Huancayo. Again, I have literally no idea what I was supposed to do there. There must have, the word Huancayo must have been written somewhere, but I did not see it, so that was never ever happening. Yeah, it probably is a Quechua place name, not a Spanish one, yes. Good point. So, again, what was that? Like, I did not find a thing there. I think maybe if I just booked it east, I might have run into something in here, but, like, there's no way I'm scanning. I mean, I can't find that by scanning. It's way, way, way too small, so... Yeah, there was nothing there that I found. I missed Junin. Okay. Sure. Alright. Why do you guys always find things? And I, like, bruh. It's the same people. They're all like, oh, I found it, I found it. And I'm not finding anything. Okay, I feel like I've been in this town before in the game. This feels familiar to me. Yeah, Puyuhuapi, that's what I thought it was. Okay, well now I just need to remember where that is. Here it is. Okay, this is easy. We're in the south, near the water. It's one of these ones. Just have to figure out which road. If I go west, it... what's this? It's not really a road, is it? It's surely this road, right? Because Camping Adhonai, does it actually say that? It does. So we're clearly at the first road. We're kind of just north of the intersection, so we're like there. South of the houses. Okay. Let's go, Simi. Dude, dude, Simi, what? You're a god. Actually insane that you have 20k here. That's so cracked. Okay. Yeah, I've been in that town before in the game. It rang a bell, so. Oh, no, not Santa Cruz, dude. Can we not with this? I hate Santa Cruz. So much. Oh my god, are those street names? Please? Please? Delmira something? Can't even properly read it, but it says Delmira something, which is more than you usually get when you're in Santa Cruz, so that's good. Oh wow, we actually have some road names here. It's still going to be impossible to find, but at least I have some semblance of something helpful. Delmira Cuellar. Okay, cool. Here's a big road. We have 25th of May. Maybe this is doable. Maybe. 25th of May. What are you called? 26th of February. Wrong date. Does this have a name? Apparently not. Really? Stupid city is so big. 25th of May. It's northwest. Why is this always so difficult? This city is the worst thing ever. Where the heck are we? This is so annoying. How many other places even are there? It's northwest. Where the heck are we? This doesn't even have a name. I don't understand how I haven't found this. There aren't even... Wow. This is insane. Okay. Well, Santa Cruz moment. I don't know how there's no 25th of May, but I don't see it, so this is not getting found. In that case, just plonk middle, I don't know. What? No way. That wasn't the city? How is that not the city? Wow. Okay. I don't... Oh boy. Yes! Sorry. People just came home. Okay. Well, that was horrendous. No other way to put that. That was really, really, really ugly. Okay, they are doing their best to make as much noise as they can, which is fun. Yeah, that was... I mean, that was horrible, really. I thought that was just Santa Cruz for sure. Like, how... I didn't think that a small town like that would look like that. I thought for sure that was the city. I never, ever, ever, ever thought that it would be outside the city. Okay. Well, I thought last week was bad, but this week is worse. This week is definitely going worse than last week. So I really need to recover here. Otherwise, it's just going to be a terrible week. I don't know. I don't know why I'm getting worse. It feels like last season I had some really good weeks, and this season it feels like I'm consistently doing badly. It's only week 2, but I'm having a lot of trouble, and I'm not sure why. Okay, world map. Okay, well, I won't complain about this. South Dakota 244, what is it? Doan Mountain? Yeah. Surely we're in here? Or am I wrong? There it is. Oh, it's right by Rushmore. Okay. I can literally scan for this, can't I? Like... Doan Mountain. I guess we're not out at Mount... Oh, we're there. Okay. Alright. Cool. Not hard. At all. Dome. True. If only the rounds in other countries were that easy. Like, I don't know, man. That one seems too easy, and some of the other ones seem annoyingly hard, but... Oh well... Sorry, is this a world map or a US map? I mean, look, I'm not complaining, but like... This is just Hawaii, isn't it? Unless I'm horribly wrong, but surely it's Hawaii. That sounds pretty Hawaiian to me. Whatever it is that said, although this direction does not look nice at all. I'm thinking I might want to turn around here. Yeah, I think I am going to turn around, and I will go that way. See, why was the South Dakota round so easy, and then they give us this? What is going on here? How am I ever going to pinpoint this, even when I get out of this? Going southwest, we have water. Koki. Alright. Street names? Kinway Road. I'll try and remember Kinway Road. What is happening, man? This is brutal. Kinway Road. I need to find what town I'm in, like, now. Amaloa Highway. Water is south. Damn it. Where are we? No. Just give me a freaking town name, man. Captain Cook. Are we Big Island? Yes. And we had... what? Amalahoa Bypass. Wait, what? Hello? This is wrong. You are kidding me. What? How are we not here? Where's the highway? Oh, Kinway. No, we are here. That's wrong, though. Yep. Why is this labeled as not... why is it labeled as Hawaii Belt Road? It's labeled as anything but the thing that I saw, so I thought it was a different road and I was searching elsewhere. And then I didn't see Kinway because I was looking here and I don't know, I was seeing all the other roads and I didn't see that one. I saw Kiloa, I think. And then I ran out of time. That wasn't fun. Ouch. Okay. Another disappointing round. Had many of those today. Okay. Well, so much for it being a US seed. Now I want the US back. Because this... nothing looks fun about this. Okay, give me a state, please. Christopher, whatever. Nope. Alright. Thanks for nothing. Makundi? Makundi, I think that says, or Makurdi. No state name at all, but we do have a river. Interesting. And quite a bridge as well. Red car, wow. Don't remember ever having seen that. Benue State. Where is Nigeria? Benue is over here somewhere. Oh, Makurdi it is. Okay. I think we're on the old River Benue Bridge. We are. So we started over there. Christopher Weil. Yeah. Okay. Well, hopefully I can pinpoint this, but I'm not sure about that. So the road angle is hard to tell. It's kind of like this, probably. This is the water treatment plant, presumably, so we might be at this one. Maybe. Okay, there's just a bunch of plants in the way. I'm just worried that I am at the wrong intersection here. I mean, the plant appears to be there, right? But the POI could be misplaced, or, you know, something else weird could be up. So I don't necessarily want to trust it, but I don't see any off-roads this way. So I really think it should be this. It is. Okay, good. Wasn't sure about that one. Thankfully, they told me what state I was in. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't have known where that was. Even though it's a big city, I just don't know Nigerian cities. It actually is a really big city, but again, that's just not something I know. I don't study Nigerian cities. Okay. Hungary, probably. Kossuth, Harsva, Kossuth. Let's go east. Well, not a lot happening. Borshod. Borshod is northeast, right? Isn't it? Yeah, because Borshod, it's this county. It's not a city, but it's this county. Like Borshod, Aboy, Zemplen, or whatever. I don't know how to say things in Hungarian. It's a whack-ass language. Well, that's all I have right now, and it could just be bait anyway, but I'm inclined to think it's northeast at least. I mean, I need to just find a road sign or something. I don't know if that's going to be enough. I'm going to keep going, because there might be more signs. Maybe not, though. Korom Tisadob. Uh-oh. Tisa. Sipon Tisa Dob. Where are we here? Tisa Dob. Kodam. Kodam is southwest. Tisa Dob is southeast. And the other one is Taharkani, which is there. So we're here. And then we're on a road that's north-northwest. And we have Harsva and Jonjvirag. Harsva, Jonjvirag. Nice. That was hard. That was hard. Oof. At least it felt hard. Maybe I made that harder than it needed to be, but that felt pretty darn hard, to be honest. So I'm kind of happy with that. Yeah, it's the river, as Blinky says. It's Tisa. I saw a few Tisa suburbs, and then I realized it was the river. So, yeah. But that's really lucky, because I saw that ad that was like for wine. It was like made in Borsod or whatever. So that's the only reason... The only reason I was looking in the northeast at all was because it said Borsod, and I know that the name of this county is Borsod Abawi Simplen. So that's why I was looking there in the first place, but that's not trivial at all. And again, if I hadn't found that, I wouldn't have known where to look, and I wouldn't have found the towns. So, nice. Okay, that one was good. Damn, is that a deer? Oh my god, it's Kurg. Okay. I am anything but a Kurg expert. I'm at least passable at it. Kizil 2. Kizil 2. We have the normal mirror. That doesn't really eliminate very much. Something tells me this probably is going to end poorly, but I don't know. I mean, I thought we would maybe be somewhere near like Narin, but it's a guess, and it's probably wrong. This direction does not look very promising, though. I say as I continue in this direction. I could turn around. I have no idea whether that's going to help me or hurt me, but I really don't see anything here, so try going this way. Live fish. Well, we have a river here, which I guess runs like east-southeast over the river. Maybe that's what I searched for. I don't know. Could be that. No. It's not that. Could be east of Narin too, I think. I'm probably not even in the right part of the country, but I don't really know what to be looking for. It's not that. There's a few rivers here. There's that. I don't know. It's like north-south here, though. It's not that either. Could be near Kazarman. It's not that either. Damn it. I don't have it. Wow, okay, it's not where I thought it was at all. Yeah, Kiesel 2 was there, but it's completely tiny. Are we really looking at the lake there? Did not see it. Or did not even see anything that indicated we were near the lake. Maybe over here it was... I mean, not really, to be honest. It's not... To me, it's not that obvious at all that that's where we are. And it makes sense when you look at the road, but I wasn't thinking about that area. Because I feel like normally when you're around here, it's more obvious where you are. But normally I feel like, yeah, like normally you're close to the lake, so you kind of see it, or you can at least tell that you're near it. But this specific part of the road is like too far away from it, and I never would have thought the lake there. So that's why I was down near Nara instead. There was a Karaku sign west. Yeah. I guess I should have kept going, but even then, again, like, I'm not sure. Well, Karaku is pretty big, to be fair. So maybe I would have spotted that, but I thought we were more in the center of the country there. Bro, Simi just having a god week. He's just getting everything. I mean, 3 out of 5 on that seed is not that bad. Like, again, man, my score is just horrendous compared to the general public, but that's really just because of round 5. Like, I lose to everyone on round 5, but everything else is really okay. At Hawaii was really tricky, honestly. I should have had it, but it was tricky. Dude, Simi's actually the GOAT. Unbelievable week from Simi. Okay. Yeah, well, let's see, the problem with Hawaii is that I spent like probably a minute and a half like going through the mountain roads and not getting to the main road, so I had very little time to figure it out. Well, yes, I found the post office, but I had like probably 30 seconds left when I did, so it was a little tight on time, and I spent a lot of time just trying to figure out how to get down. Work. Okay, I don't know what that means. Maybe it's going to be like photospheres inside buildings or something, in which case I'm going to be mad because that sounds not fun, but let's try it. I am playing in the right order, right? Yeah. Come on. Okay, well, at least it's not that. Minskas Salininkai. A3, A15. Boy, I'm not tired of Lithuania yet, but I'm sure I will be soon. Where are these roads, by the way? Why are these roads just not a thing? There's one. Okay. A3, A15, Minskas. We have... It's like west, northwest. Tvora, Maxima... Oh, Maxima. Are we really just like here? Wait, are we? No. Hold on. There's a Maxima to my south. But is this right? No. Barduva. Maxima. Oh my god, there's so many of them. What? Minskas. Centros is north. Alright, I don't know where I am. I mean, this is wrong. Minsko. How far out of the city are we here? Yeah, this isn't right, but I don't have it. Too bad. What? How is that right? Hmm? It must have been, the roads must have changed drastically since the coverage was taken, right? Or am I just dumb and it did line up? Because that didn't look like it lined up at all. I mean, it was saying there was a roundabout behind me over here somewhere. There was a Maxima, sure, but oh, I didn't see the Tvora POI somehow. Oh wow, that was really there. I didn't see that, but what the heck was that, man? I was really confused. Okay. Well, I guess I got it, so that's cool, but... Oh, road work, huh? Interesting, okay. Well, sure. Oh. I see what... I see. Okay, well... I guess all that means is that it doesn't necessarily line up with the map, which is annoying. So it said Cusco, so I guess we're in Cusco. And then beyond that, what? Wow. Really? What do I do with this? Caja Cusco. I don't know what that is. What the heck do I do with this round? I don't know what I'm looking at here. I don't know what's over this fence, but... This is terrible. Huh? I genuinely don't know how to do this. If it even is Cusco. There's like an overpass being built. I mean, I guess that's what I look for, like this or something. I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of these things. I don't know how I would get the right one. What the hell is going on here, man? I mean, there's something to my southeast. That? Is it the airport? Is that possible? Could this be an airport? I feel like this is a bad hedge, though. Well, I'm gonna try it. Oh my god, it is! So that was... something. Is it an airport? Yeah, no, yeah, it's a runway. Okay, so that's what I was looking at then. That was really just noticing that that barbed wire fence could be an airport or something similar. Seemed like really the only clue that existed in that round. That was, again, that was really hard. I'll take it though. Jesus. That's so brutal though, because there's so many things that like kind of could be. It's really tough. At least this map is going okay. Kendall Square, MIT. This is Boston, right? MIT is in Cambridge. Kendall, MIT. So we're there. We have a Chipotle. Road is like basically east-west. Chipotle's there, so we're just west of it, like there. Right in front of this Marriott. Yeah, that's what it is. Cool. That one was not hard. Again, I swear, like, it always feels like the US rounds are like so easy. I've been very close to there. I mean, I'm sure I haven't been, well, yeah, no, there's no way I've been to that specific spot, but I've definitely walked around like near MIT at the very least, so not that that helped me at all. I mean, that was just kind of easy, but anyway. You are joking, right? You could at least pick something that's better than like 2 pixels. Good lord. Wow. Why? Why did you? Okay, what? So that's not legible. I don't know what that says. San Tao Win. I mean, seriously? What is this crap? How is this? How is this suitable for Cactus League? What is this? This is crazy. San Tao Win Food Center. I don't know, just assume it's the capital and look for something. San Tao Win. Would it be a blue POI? Probably. Maybe. Tao Win. Hold on. Miat Tao Win. Well, Tao could be like Naypyidaw, so maybe I'm in the right place. But again, San Tao Win Food Center. How am I supposed to find this? This round is ridiculous. Well, at least like nobody's gonna get it, surely. But the problem is it's gonna depend heavily on what city you guess in, and that's just basically luck. So, and I know Naypyidaw is famously like very empty. This looks empty enough to me, but what? I guess it's. Wait, what if it's a? Oh no, what if it's a suburb? Crap. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna check Yangon and see if San Tao Win is like a thing here. Oh god, it is gonna be down here, isn't it? Do I switch? I'm not gonna switch, but I'm gonna be wrong. Ah, you butthead. Wait, there was an airport? Like, this is such, like, I'm sorry, this is such a stupid round. Like maybe I would have been able to tell that this was an airport, or that they were constructing an airport, if I could see it. But this is like Gen 0 camera. Like, I can't see anything. This is terrible. Like, I'm sorry, that's such a bad round. I really, really, really don't like this. This is really annoying. You check the 3 biggest cities founded in the 3rd one. It would have been better if I just committed to that and kept searching, but even then, what did you find? I guess you were looking for the airport, because like the food center is not findable, so you must have just assumed it was the airport. I couldn't even tell it was an airport, because like it doesn't. I can't even see across the road. It's too blurry. It's just a bad photosphere. Like. Yeah, not a fan. Not a fan. Like, photosphere rounds can be okay, but they have to be better quality than that. Like, come on. Okay, descarga, Patilia Copio, Austral, Broom. Again, wow, really? I mean, we have water to the north. I guess that's what I'm supposed to be searching for. But again, there's a million places in Chile with water north, so this doesn't feel very high probability. Again, Acopio or Acepio or whatever that says. Could be a place, I don't know. Could be Puerto Williams, actually. Give me a sec. Is that possible? It is a dirt road. Does anything fit here? Solo vehículos. Transportador. What are we constructing here anyway? This is gonna be wrong. Oh, Austral Broom. It is this. Incredible. Wow. Okay. Wow. Incredible. Let's go. Again, that was not easy. I mean, I'm lucky I even remembered that Puerto Williams was a place. Well, that map went well, I would say. I mean, again, this round is Tough. There's a lot of people who went capital, which is completely fair. But then everything else, that was 4 5Ks, so that was good. That was the first map I can say that was very good. And I needed that. Blinky being Blinky as always. At least it took him the full 2 minutes in round 4, right? You looked at Ushuaia. yeah. That's fair. For once, I'm happy with a map. So, let's go. World NMPZ. Uh-oh. Let's see. Genova. A11, A12. A11, A12. Why do I just know those aren't going to show up on the map? A11 is down here. Luca. Tombolo. I don't know where the A12 is. Pistoia. This keeps going all the way to Florence. Genova. Yeah, Luigi Bianchi. I don't see anything else I can use. Luigi Bianchi, A11, A12. I feel like I have to search for a place where both roads exist, but I don't see the A12. Luca. E80. There's no A12. Damn it, man. So what am I supposed to do then? Oh my god! I swear to God, dude. I mean, it's pretty close, isn't it? Like, Luigi Bianchi. Where the hell is Luigi Bianchi? No. It's like northeast. I've got time, come on. Where is this stupid road? There's too many small roads. The tower's like... Giuseppe... Caponi... Oh, you're kidding me. I am sad. I don't see it. I didn't realize it was a main road. I was too panicked. It doesn't seem that much like a main road, but I guess it's a bigger road than normal. I should have been looking at whatever this wall was. Was the wall marked? Kind of. I hate that type of round. Like, the league mappers have a tendency to do those rounds where it's like, it doesn't look like you have enough information, and then you have this like tiny little bit of some super famous landmark poking over the skyline, and it's like you have to see it, and then if you don't see it, then you're basically screwed. And yeah, like I just didn't see it until I had like whatever 40 seconds left, and then I thought it was to my northwest, and I must have just been getting turned around, but it looked on the compass. I guess I was facing this way, and for some reason, I mean, it's pretty clear that it's basically just straight west. And I was looking at the compass, and I was thinking it was northwest, so that's why I was searching in that direction. So that's my bad. At least I spotted the thing, but so many people are going to get 5K, so that's really not very good after all. Yeah, sucks. I ran out of time. Okay. There was peas on the story mill? That I did not see. I thought I looked at that. Like, I thought I tried to read the things that were legible, and I did not see it. Recreo Cordoba. Okay. What's Recreo? Hello? Is that a town? What is this? What is this? The hell? What am I supposed to do here? Recreo. Just sounds like recreate or something. Like, we just... I mean, these are salt... Are these salt flats here? Oh, Recreo. It's there. Are we there then? Does the road angle fit? Maybe. Kind of hard to tell, but it does say Recreo, so surely? It must be here, right? I don't see anything else that makes sense. Okay, well I understand what they wanted us to do there then, but wasn't immediately obvious to me what was going on, but I guess it's because I didn't know what Recreo was. Alright, cool, I guess. Oh god, not South Africa. Okay, Velcom is... There's no way I'm gonna forget where that is, come on. Where the hell is Velcom? Dude, do my eyes work? I'm actually... Bronville, Hennenman, Velcom. Velcom is to the north. Velcom is not small. Where is it? Am I actually blind? Where is it? Why is it not show up further out? R73 is here. Oh, it's here, okay. Bronville, Henneman, M4. M4? What is the M4? Does the R73 continue? No. Henneman. Henneman is there. R730. Well, maybe it's just this. Does that make sense? It looks like a divided road, so maybe it is just this. I don't know why Virginia's not on the sign, but it's up there. No, it's gotta be this, right? I think it has to be here. Are you kidding me, man? What? How? Did it not say... Are you kidding me, man? What is the R73? What the heck is the M4, dude? The M4 is just fake. Wow. I've been bamboozled. Okay, guess that was a skill issue. City highway? Okay, yeah. Oh, they changed the zoom level. That's great. Well, that is really annoying. I really thought it was that road. Oh my god. Okay, I guess it's Fuji, probably, is what I'm looking at. So if I'm looking at it to the south, we're probably on one of these lakes here. How is this pinpointable? How the hell is this pinpointable? What is this? Are you just supposed to guess on the shore of the lake and hope? And which lake? Oh, is this a campground? Is it this? I mean, you could camp here, right? Maybe that's what they want, because this doesn't seem pinpointable, but I mean, this lake, there's a bunch of like tunnels and stuff, so that doesn't seem quite right, unless it's like there. No, that's a tunnel as well. Sorry for the noise. This is like the only place where there's land to the south. But there's also supposed to be an off-road, and there's no off-road. So on second thought, maybe that's wrong. Wait. Maybe it's this camping ground. Oh no. See, this is annoying because I can't tell. It's not that much land is the thing. Maybe there? Could be that one too. Beach and campground. So, okay, so now it's, yeah, it's really not obvious at all. Wait, to the east we have... Looks like we have more land. What if I'm on the wrong body of water? It's too late to think about that. I'm gonna go with this one. Oh. Ah. So it was this off-road. I thought it was the main road. I wasn't even really looking at that. With the guardrail and everything, I thought it was going to be a larger road than that. So I guess, again, skill issue, but also like pretty darn annoying round to pinpoint. Yeah, I thought this would be a guardrail you would find on a bigger road than this tiny one, but sure, I guess. I don't know. Had to see the bridge? I was not even looking at that. I was just looking at the mountain. Okay. Sure. Heh, oh my god. Furnace Creek is in Death Valley, I think. I hope I'm not wrong about that, but... well, maybe I am. Stovepipe wells, wild rose, charcoal kilns. I mean, 190 is here, so stovepipe wells, yeah. 32 to the westish. Wild rose, charcoal kilns. Furnace Creek is there. Are we down here? Or up here? Wild Rose, charcoal kilns, stovepipe wells, Furnace Creek are in the same direction. Maybe. So where the hell are we? Wild Rose. Like what? What is this? Like, genuinely, what is this? I don't understand. How is it that far? Wow, okay. Again, that was, all that stuff was really small. Probably should have found it, but... you had to use the miles. Well, I did, but I don't know how, like, I don't know how far this is. I mean, I can't look at this and know how much distance there is. I don't, like, there's no scale on the screen. Like, I've never been able to look at the map and know how far things are away from each other. Like, that's not really something I can do. So I thought the miles could fit. I mean, this seemed a little too close, but I was thinking, well then, whatever. If we're 50 from here and 30 from here, we're probably like on this yellow road or something, but we weren't. And I didn't... I mean, it's annoying because even from here, they look about the same distance. And the reason they're not is because you have to go around to get to this one. But, like, again, I can't tell from the map distances. So that is not something that helps for me. I mean, it kind of helps to get, like, relative distances. But, like, I can't just look at something and be like, oh, yeah, 32 miles is that long. Just can't do that. So, yeah. Anyway, I don't know how everyone else can, like, magically do that, but I can't. Yeah, this has been a really, really ugly week. Okay. Well, time for Country Streak. I'm sure this is going to go just as bad as everything else has, but we'll see. Literally only one good map so far. 38 for Blinky. I'm just so discouraged right now. It's really hard to keep a positive attitude when you're just, you know, you're playing so much worse than you should be playing. It sucks. Foldmunka. Okay. Are we in Hungary? I think it says Utsa. Just looking around to try and get confirmation. I mean, the poles, the houses, everything seems to fit, so it should just be Hungary, I think. Okay, no antenna, so you gotta go NMK here, right, over Serbia, surely? I was a little baller too. That looks more NMK, I would say. Yeah, I think that's just the best guess here. Train coverage. Okay, I have to figure out which train it is. Wow, I'm actually not sure. Is this the Portugal train? This doesn't look right for India. Yeah, it shouldn't be the India train, and I don't think it's the Swiss train, so I think by process of elimination, it's the Portugal train, right? Does this look like Portugal? I mean, yeah. Okay, well, pray. Good. Greenhouses. What is this? Why is there like a silver car? Since when is that a thing? What the heck is this, man? Why is there a silver car? I mean, maybe it's more black, but like it's not that black. Feels like Spain or Italy, probably. Honestly, feels like Italy more. I feel like Spain, black car is usually long antenna. It's gonna be Spain, but I just don't know what this is. What? Wait, what? Hello? What is that car? Hello? Okay. I thought Israel was long antenna, but apparently not. The hell was that? Okay, well, I mean, 1 million people lost to that, so I'm not alone, and obviously a lot of people lost to the train round, which is fair. I don't know what that, I don't know what that was. I don't know what that car was. I feel like that's not the normal Israel car at all, but that's the Israel short antenna car. I didn't even know that was a thing. Yeah, I think of Israel as having black car or long antenna. And it, I mean, it could... I understand why it could be Israel, but I also just, you know, it also looked like it could easily be Spain, Italy, or pretty much anything else. So, by process of elimination, it could have only be Israel. Why can you eliminate Portugal, Spain, Italy, Greece? I mean, I don't know, like it looks like Spain, it looks like Italy. I don't know why you can eliminate those. I mean, maybe because of the car, but I don't know. I don't think I've even seen that car. It seemed equally likely that you could get that in Spain or Italy compared to something like Israel. I mean, if you don't know the car, right, yeah, like I'm saying, if you don't know the car. If you know the car, then apparently it's just an Israel thing, but if you don't know the car, I don't know how you can eliminate anything. Anyway. Yeah, if anyone has the locks, like Blinky, if you're here, I'd be happy to see whatever the heck this was. Oh, looks like it was a UK-Ireland coin flip. That seems fair. Both of these people did the same. And then everyone else got absolutely ruined by whatever this was. Czechia, we went Russia, France, Slovakia, France again, Poland, Russia. Wow, that's an interesting lock. Do I have GeoGuessr tweaks? Is that like a script that allows you to see the rest of the rounds or something? No, I don't. I feel like you told me to get that before and I did, and I never did it. Let me see. Yeah. Does this hopefully pop up? What in the... This is Czechia? I mean, not in a million years do I send Czechia here. Blinky, you're insane for getting that. Why did you go Czechia here over like something else? Because I feel like even if you're thinking like Czechia, Slovakia, you go Slovakia here. I mean, is like the road quality, I don't know. I just never ever send Czechia on this round. But I mean, nice call. Wow. Just vibes. Yeah, it's interesting because like the vibes that I get from this are like very not Czech. Okay, here is the Blinky lock. So both players went UK here and it was Ireland. Fair. Yeah. Seems just like a coin flip. I mean, if anything, I'd say this house looks kind of Irish, but I mean, obviously, I'm saying this like knowing what the answer is. I'm sure if I was actually in the round, I would not at all be confident about it. I might also go UK. Something about the rolling hills does feel pretty UK-like, so I completely understand. You don't know if the other guy's legit? Yeah, that's possible. They have a shorter time than Blinky, which is definitely surprising. You've never seen such a car and antenna, etc. Okay, yeah, sure. Fair enough. I guess, I mean, I'm still just not very good at car meta compared to some people, but I just did not recognize this car at all. I thought it could be some weird Spain-Italy car, because this looks like Spain or Italy for sure. And it also looks like Israel, in hindsight, but there wasn't really much I could use, so... Well... So, Simi, are you saying... So you're saying you actually would have gone Czechia then? Because obviously it's easy for you to say after the fact, but... If you would have gone Czechia, which is definitely believable, then fair play. Because I never ever would have. Okay, so... Oof. Just... all in all, just a very rough day, I would say. And everyone on YouTube probably going to be leaving comments telling me I'm negative again, which they're not wrong. I am negative, especially when I know I'm underperforming and know I should be playing better, but I can't really help it. It's really hard to just stay happy the whole time when I'm screwing up all these rounds, but oh well, it happens. Just hope next week is better, I guess. I had better weeks last season. I have not had a good week this season, but we're only 2 weeks in, so it's fine. I'll probably be like, I don't know, 20th or something, which is, again, really not that... Oh. They're actively updating the spreadsheet. Okay, I'm 25th. That's pretty bad, by my standards at least, given I was, what, 10th last season? 25th is one of my worst weeks, even if you compare to all my weeks last season, but... Is it Blinky updating it? I mean, I don't know who has access to it, but somebody did. So thanks for that. So I know where I finished. And yeah, it's not my best week, but it happens. Oh well. GG's to everyone in chat who went way, way better. Yeah, you went from 4th to 3rd. I mean, the round per round scoring is kind of wacky. So like somebody can play and it can like mess with the existing standings. I think is probably what happened. It does shift around on occasion when more people play, but hopefully you can stay 3rd. I mean, it's obviously very close points-wise, but that would be nice if you could pull that off. And yeah, tough week for me, but oh well. I'll be back next week, hopefully better than this one. Next week will be South Korea. One day. And Anna's just going to dominate everyone. Okay, well, thanks everyone for tuning in as always. Sorry, I had a harder time keeping good spirits that time, but hopefully it was still interesting. I keep telling myself not to get too down on myself, but it's so hard. Like, it's just not, I can't really do it. Like, I can't just be like artificially happy. Like, if I'm just frustrated, I'm just gonna show it, and it's hard for me to do anything else. Whatever. No point continuing to cry about it. But I think, well, okay, well, I mean, Duck Bavis is streaming, and then I don't know who any of the others are, so we'll go ahead and raid him, I think. And thanks everyone for tuning in, of course. Apologies again for the somewhat annoyedness. You know what I mean. And everyone who followed as well. I don't know. Did you guys all follow during the stream? Anyway, Ig Biggie, Satvika, Red Jumper, I'm Wasp, says 7FX, Husoker17, and Cohen Code. Thank you for the follows. And that does it for another week. So we'll go ahead and raid Duck Davis. And I will see you guys next week. Well, I'll see you on Thursday, or what is it, Friday, for the Coop match against Blinky himself. Who knows? Maybe a miracle can happen. It won't. But I'll keep hope until I know I'm done. But thanks all, and see you later.